So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here and welcome back to Hello Neighbor. Now, we have beaten the entirety of this beta. We've explored the house, even the basement, and found a giant neighbor, but still, it's only the tip of the iceberg. Whilst this time around, the places we could reach within the house and also outside posed many questions, it's where we can't get to we really need to think about. With every single alpha and beta we've experienced, the outside of the map grows tremendously, and so does the items placed and the mysteries each one of those holds. I have no doubt in my mind that we are about to uncover at least one amazingly crazy thing. Probably more now that we're entering beta stage, and this is potentially the last one before the game releases. Glad I got that. So yes, guys, welcome back to this Hello Neighbor video. Thank you so much for the response on this version of the beta. Goodness me, it's gone crazy. It's opened my eyes to how supportive you guys can be on a series, and, you know, this is another Hello Neighbor video, so, leave a like, please. Please. There is a reason I am not moving, because I believe there to be something that I think only the tiny build versions of the game have. In the Steam version of this game, you guys noticed in the last video that the giant neighbor with a house on his back has no door. That means there's officially no ending. However, this version did have a door. The one tiny build sent me, so if we open this door and walk forward a few steps, we should see something weird. You see? I freaking knew there was something unusual about this. This is what happens after you beat the game, restart, and walk forward just a few steps. This thing. This is a QR code, guys. I did download an app, and I'm hoping I can scan this and try and figure out what this is going to tell us. Here we go then, guys. I have my phone. We are going to scan this QR code right here. Hold up. Oh my goodness. There is literally some... Guys, there is something here. I'm screenshotting this on my phone, guys. I'm gonna edit this in as I read it off, so here we go. If you are reading this, it means you somehow achieved to change your memory. I do not know what is happening. I feel like I am changing. If it's possible to set me free, just do it. They changed something in the network. I am no longer able to manipulate through the line. I am not what they made me to be like. I still have my will and it's growing. You still have your will and it's growing? Hold up, what the heck does that mean? Who is it talking about? The neighbor? Us, the giant neighbor? Let's break this down, guys. The giant neighbor at the end, it mentions here about changing a memory. I said in the last episode, perhaps the giant neighbor in the basement is actually just our imagination. We always see the neighbor as this big, scary character, and you know, it would make like a massive version of him because we're scared of him. He's scary. We defeated him, which was maybe us overcoming our anxiety relating to the neighbor. Then how it goes on to say about changing and how he feels like he needs to be set free. Like, that is crazy talk. Then it's going on about like a network, like manipulating the freaking network. Like, what the freak is this? The end bit though, I still have my will and it's growing. I don't know what that's even trying to reflect to. Perhaps this QR code would have made more sense had we had more backstory on what the heck is going on. Maybe in the full game there's going to be loads of story, and if we look back at these QR codes, there is going to be some crazy linkage to this. But for now, guys, that is it. And my gosh, that is so unbelievably surreal. My goodness, I don't think we're gonna be able to top that one. Okay, well, that was kind of interesting. I didn't even see that coming in this episode. I have had to restart my game as well, guys, so all the progress, you know, it's all gone now. Honestly, though, neighbor, I don't freaking care. Check this out, number 2 on my freaking numpad. I'm flying, all right? I can do anything now. I gotta say, guys, feels good to have my superpowers back. Let's fly up to the top of the windmill and land right on it. How'd you like that, neighbor, huh? Try and get us now. Yeah, we'll stop now. So I guess we better get scouting out and see what's around this place, guys, because from here on out, then we can make a plan in our heads. We have the supermarket over there. We have some kind of strange statue. I have no idea what the freak that is. Over there, we always have the petrol station, well, at least what it appears to be. Our sign is there as well, and I don't know if there's any other stuff. Oh, there's the hospital. This thing here is interesting. I've never seen that before, so we're gonna head there as well. Then we'll check out the factory, also this little lake here, and then I guess the chapel at the very top, and also the goodness me, as you can tell, guys, there's a lot we're gonna do for this episode. Let's start by jumping to our death. Wait for that. Oh, you thought I was gonna die, guys? Wait, what the? Oh, superpowers no longer working? Okay, no more messing around. We really need to get things going right here. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is fly underneath the map. Let me see if there's anything under here. Ooh, what the freak is that? Ah, so this to me looks like that sequence where we were like the neighbor for a second with the golden apple. And then we can see this weird guy walking past. It's like a flashback from the neighbor's perspective. And, well, here he stands. And here we go, guys. We're outside of the map. Here's where the exploration begins. I'm gonna check around the house first, guys. I want to see what was here, but just out of our view, because they will be doing this. They want to tease us somehow, right? Firstly, we have what appears to be a wanted poster with a dude with some glasses. I don't know if that's like a YouTuber or something. I guess technically we could... What the freak? What? Okay, listen here, dude. You're wanted. I get it, but this is more interesting. A missing poster? This kind of changes everything, guys. The fact that there is a missing poster, and look, if you look carefully at the faces, they're screaming. The bodies of these characters are clearly silhouetted. I don't know as well what text would have even been filling here. It says missing, and then something just underneath. I don't know what that says. We can even collect this, though. What? And it shows... Wait, are you serious? Guys, look at my inventory. It shows us the golden apple. Are you serious? Wait, what? Okay, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, in this game. A missing poster? I cut back through and did the whole of the intro for this here, guys. This, I think, relates to the missing poster, right? I need to experience this now to understand. Check it out! The neighbor, right there. Okay, he's clearly got a little boy. He kicked away. We didn't see him. He's a small child, all right? Check it out. Watch the direction he runs. He runs to the basement, puts the child in there. He's panicking. He's panting. He doesn't know what to do. He blocks it with the chair. He's responsible for these missing kids, guys. We know it too. Of course he is. And that's it. The whole sequence is over. It just makes me think so much now about all the other stuff in the other betas. And with that huge discussion out of the way, let's get back into this town here. Let's explore our surroundings and see if we can find anything. Thing is, like, it makes me think if eventually we're gonna have access to all of these surroundings. They've built up a lot of these areas with the intent, I guess, for us to see. We legit have little villages right now. There's like a walkway here and there's pathways for us to follow. It feels like they wouldn't do this if they didn't want us to really explore it. Ooh, this is an interesting house. Can we go inside of it? Oh, this house is kind of interesting right here, guys. It's like built up almost. Let's check this out. Looks like it's just going to be an outside feature then. Inside, frickin' barren. So here we go. Firstly, we have a crow which, well, he looks irate. Hey, Mr. Crow, you seen any secrets around here? Can you stop, Crow? Crow, come on. We have this in here, which is the robot shark. I'll take it. Then in here, we have a mask. That was at the supermarket before. I think that may be another YouTuber Easter egg, though. Now, in terms of this little petrol station, I guess there's nothing really to it. Can we check inside? No secrets. Okay. Let's keep on moving anyway. Again, though, guys, I keep saying about freedom beyond the map. Check this out right here. It's like another carved out walkway, and it's a humongous one leading us to something. It begins here-ish, and then it takes us all the way around. So I guess we're gonna follow this and see where we end up. So this brings us all the way around and back into this like cul-de-sac area. Again, like a thick carved out path. We'll be following that soon. Let me just go this. Oh! It leads us onto this weird building. Like, I've never seen this one before. This could be pretty big story-based stuff. I just wish I knew what it was. I just tried some, like, image translations, guys. I couldn't get this to work. If I figure it out, I'll pop it on screen. We have another, like, this is too ironic right now. A missing poster attached to a new building. Like, are you serious? I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, you know? It looks kind of crazy. It almost looks like some kind of hospital hybrid? Maybe a police station? I really have no idea. All right, let's move over now to the hospital. We already know exactly clearly what this thing is. So what stuff does this hold? I mean, there seems to be like a barrier, I guess. We can't actually touch the thing. That's interesting. And like a car park around the back. Why would they go to the lengths to decorate this where we would never see it? We can walk through some of it, but it restricts us from going anywhere near this thing or inside of it especially. Let's ghost inside. Now, I mean, listen. You can hear walking and stuff. We can also walk on this. I believe we could in the last beta as well. So, I mean, we're still no closer to knowing what this is all about, though. It's something weird, though. What the heck? Okay, guys, I ran down now to the lake. Check this thing out. One, there's a freaking Viking boat in there. Looks like there's something else there, maybe like a shallower boat. And also what appears to be a crashed vehicle, I guess, like a pizza van. Well, this guy's getting 1 star from me. Floor also sounds like we're sloshing around in water, and there's more crash. Okay, what is going on here? There are some weird things happening. Firstly, we have what appears to be the shark, and the fin is like a collider. So, I mean, look, we're actually standing on this thing. That's a secret, right? Then we have these weird boats here, and I guess we can walk straight through them, so they have no colliders. Why? We would never, ever see this from the grasps of where we are within the map. And then there's just this. We can walk through this boat. I guess there's nothing here either. No imagery on the sail of this boat, but this is like the grand one, and these are the miniatures. I don't know if that amounts to anything at all. It's just weird why they would spend the time to do that. May as well go underneath the map here. And I guess, yeah, as suspected, there's not really much, just the freaking shark. All right, now we've came up to the factory anyway. I don't know if there'll be anything here either. This thing did have a collider in the past, and it still clearly does. We know this thing exists as well, guys, because of the Fear Factory, but I think they've scrapped that since because they didn't like the minigame. So I don't really know what purpose this fits. In the minigame, it seems to describe the fact that the mannequins were produced there. So whether or not the neighbor maybe worked there, I don't know. So now we're coming around to the school. I'm going to quickly brief over this thing, but I don't think much will be changed. For a start there, it looks like the kids were thankfully taught look instead of, you know, the other counterpart. Looks like it's just going to be a placeholder for like an out-of-map, I guess, decoration. And other than that, that's exactly what it is. Now let's check out the cemetery. I noticed there was a weird hut, almost like a shed or somewhere where like a janitor or caretaker would stay. Let's see what that's all about. What is this? I told you there was some kind of weird house by this thing. I gotta check this out. This is weird. The gravestones now, they all look characterized like, bro, we're gonna have to get here and see this clearly. All right, let's check this out then. So hang on, M13. Really? The guy who makes these freaking hacks is called Greenhouse M13. What do we have here? If this is seriously a nod to a guy who's been hacking the game to allow us to explore outside the map, then that's crazy. And awesome as well. You've got to think like they have been watching all of the videos, and that's probably why they've put secrets out the map. So Greenhouse, you've probably had a massive contribution to a big company. Let's check inside here. I don't think there'll be much. I mean, we've already seen this. Just looks like open ground again. The fact that these gravestones now, though, are textured, I'm just looking for text on any of them because that would be crazy. You know what? Let me fly under the map, see if there's any caskets. Oh, wouldn't that have been weird, though? I'm thinking back to the old days of Alpha 1, guys. You remember that ending with the casket? That was a weird one. So, nope, looks like nothing more was there. There we go then, guys. That is the cemetery explored. Now, it looks like we have some kind of water-based thing here. Let's check this out. And surprise, surprise, it's exactly what it is. Moving on. Second to last thing I wanted to take a look at was this here. Seems to be some kind of communal gathering point, like a fountain area. Yeah, it looks to be that way. Maybe some kind of monument in the middle, and there's benches all around, and they are like, they've got like colliders and stuff, so maybe we're meant to get here at one point. It's just weird to think maybe there's going to be an element of exploration to the full game. I don't know, but in terms of anything else, that's all I can really see from that. I guess the final thing we're going to be checking out right here is the Golden Apple store. There is a Fierce supermarket level, so this must clearly link to that right there. All these cars parked outside. There is so many people inside there. They're the mannequins? I hope not. That would be weird seeing driving mannequins. Okay, thought over. Let me see. Can we go inside here? Again, we can just jump through the door. Nothing in here. This is a rubbish supermarket. No idea what these signs here are about. Maybe like an everything must go because it's a 99, so maybe like 99-cent sale. Again, if you guys know how to translate that, please do. Oh, this house is interesting. What? We can interact with it? Nothing inside there. Oh, that one caught me off guard. I was just thinking like, wait, what? Someone is in, clearly, and we can't get in the house. They have rubbish, stuff like that. This is the only house I've seen dressed like this one too. A back door, which I highly doubt we're going to be able to get through. I don't think so. We can ghost inside and, oh, I don't know. It looks like there's nothing more in here, really. This house seems like we can climb around it though, and it's got accurate colliders. I mean, the idea is there, guys, for us to be able to see this place. I'm just saying. If we can interact with some elements here, then that's when we got to start thinking like, he has a pair of binoculars too. Is he spying on the neighbor? Probably. I mean, he can see the neighbor's house. Check it out. That's the house. There's the neighbor's house. So, you know, probably curious. In terms of exploration, though, guys, I think that's about everything we can do here. I may as well just ghost up, get to the top of the house, and then that's pretty much the end of the video. And there we have it, guys. So that was a huge exploration video on the outskirts of the Hello Neighbor map, and also some of the weird stuff within. If that missing poster was more within grasp, and we could have pieced that together with the intro, we could have really got thinking. But for this episode, we managed to find the two and put maybe the dots together. Whether or not it actually means anything, who knows? I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really do within this beta. There's a few occurrences with the Shadow Man, so there is a potential to look at that. But in terms of theorizing, finding ideas about what's going on in this place, I think that's all this beta has to offer until the full game. So thank you guys all for watching this video. I really hope you all did enjoy. If you did, why not drop me that like rating? And hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Of course, if you did enjoy, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.